And we're back. Welcome back to the Smoke Break JBR, the Just Be Real podcast where we sit down, talk some smack, talk some shit, and just be real. Today, we're back at Explicit Vape Burbank. We want to thank Ed for letting us use the space, as always.
Many
but
thanks.
we're here, and Brandon's here, of course. There might be a lot of new people coming in, but it's myself, Josh, Brandon, who you might see in the reflection back here. He's our tech support. He's our tech guy and an information guy. Today, we have a special guest, a star, I would say, on TikTok, right? I think star is appropriate.
You can say that.
Evil Hero.
Thank you.
What's going on, man? Welcome to the show. We're glad to have you on.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
We've been trying to get you on here for
since when? How many months?
I think a month and a half now, man.
Something like that.
Because someone wanted to hit a few benchmarks, but you know we're here now.
I wanted to hit that 200,000 benchmark on TikTok.
And you certainly have.
Yeah.
You said you might be at 250 right
250.
now?
I think I'm at 250 right now.
250. Jeez, man. How long have you been doing this?
I'm going on my 5th month right now.
Your 5th month?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 months.
So no one's going to know this because only you and I know this. So I actually known you for a little bit.
Yes.
Like you used to come in here to Explicit Vape when it used to be another shop name. We won't even mention that name just because that shop is dead. Yeah. But you used to come in here and you were a customer and everything. I met you when you had a Flash fan page on Instagram. And you had 5,000 followers.
Yeah.
And you were proud of every single one of those followers.
I still am.
So I knew you as that guy. 5 months ago, 4 months ago, when you just got into it? You show up here. I haven't talked to you in, a year, it seems? Like a year almost?
I think it was about a year.
And you come in and go, hey, have you heard of TikTok? And I go, oh, you mean that app that I consistently skip on Snapchat ads? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, oh, it's a joke. Certainly not.
No.
Boy, was I fucking fooled. But, okay, so explain, because this is your chance. This is why I wanted you here.
Yes.
Explain how you got into it and how it's 5 months deep and you're 250,000 followers in. Just start to now.
When you put it that way, it seems like a big
It's
deal.
a feat, dude. You should be proud of that.
I'm super
it really
proud
is.
of my follower count on TikTok. That's my number one platform right now. So.
That's amazing, dude.
It's one of the fastest growing, followers or at least follower bases that I've seen. That somebody grew, just using their phone itself.
Yeah, and the fact that
all by myself too. I didn't know anybody.
Yeah, all on your own.
Anybody.
That's amazing, dude. Again, my hat's off to you. That's amazing. So explain, how did you what was TikTok and.
Yeah.
What made you want to do that, of all things?
I had no clue. 5 months ago from today, I had no clue what TikTok was.
Okay, so not even a speck of information.
Nope. I knew of what Musical.ly was. I tried Musical.ly a year ago, and I was like, this is garbage, and I deleted the app.
As you should.
Immediately, I deleted the app. I was
As you should be.
I don't know why people are on this. So
Neither,
I deleted
no one
the
does.
App. And 5 months ago, my niece came over, and she's like, oh, have you heard of this app called TikTok? And I was just like, hoo-ha? And she's like, TikTok.
One of those.
And so I was like, what is it? And she's like, it's kind of like Vine now. It used to be Musical.ly, and you can make funny videos. I know how you like watching funny videos and making videos. Why don't you try out the app? And I was just like, nah. I said no.
You were just flat out nah.
So from the very beginning, you were pretty much kind of I'm not really too sure about it.
You were standoffish.
I was 100% no.
100%.
I was 100% no. I was like, no, if it has anything to do with Musical.ly, no, I don't want to do it.
So you're totally not even. Oh, geez.
No.
I was
no.
Shut the door on my niece. I was like, nah, get out of here.
Get out of my room.
Forget about it.
Okay.
But then she's my niece, so I was talking to my brother, and he's like, yeah, she has 1,000 followers. And I was like,
what?
I was like,
your niece?
Yeah. She has
okay, what's her follow count at right now?
She has around, I think, almost 2,000 now.
Good for her.
Yeah, she has
You've definitely surpassed her.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But this is how it started because once I found out she had 1,000 followers,
I have to ask right now, how mad is she?
Oh, how
mad? Really?
She was.
I think
mad
for good reason.
She's been on it for 2 years. So
oh my God.
She's been on it for 2 years, and she's paid for a lot of those fans because she was
way to throw your. your poor niece out like under the bus, man. That sucks.
I did the same thing.
Okay.
Because when you're on TikTok, you watch the bigger TikTokers go live, and when they're going live, you're like, I want them to say my name. So you'll send them like $1, or like there's little pandas and little stickers, stuff like that. You can send them that. They'll get them, and they'll go, all right, shout out to her. Her TikTok name is Mad Maddie 718. So they'll say shout out to Mad Maddie 718, and then show her page.
Interesting.
And so they'll do that. So that's why she got a lot of her followers from getting shout outs.
Oh, that makes sense.
So once my brother told me that she has 1,000 followers, and I was like, what kind of videos does she make? And he's like, she makes these little slow-mos where she throws her hair back. And I was like, I got to see this. So I downloaded TikTok. And I thought it was
that was the moment
that was
everything
the moment
began.
I downloaded TikTok, and I didn't look back.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
So that was it.
That was it. That was the reason
why. There.
Because I was like, I have to see what videos she makes to have 1,000 followers.
When your niece is getting 1,000 followers and you're sitting pretty on none right now, it's like,
okay, what's going on here? What does she do?
Yeah, I was like, okay, I got to
what
see
kind of
how
content can my niece possibly create?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was feeling.
She's doing toy reviews, like good for her. But
yeah, I was clueless, so I was like, all right, let me download the app. So I downloaded the app, and before I could even look at her page, I started looking at the main page, which is called the For You page.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, like the first one, it was really weird, like a ad. It felt like an ad. And then so
you tend to see a lot on. Well, we see it on Instagram.
Yeah, it was one of those videos. It was one of those ad videos where it showed a panda crunching. It showed a panda like a voiceover, a guy, and a panda thing. And I was like, okay, I've seen that on the YouTube ads.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, whatever. So I scroll down, and then 2 hours later, didn't even notice what time it was. 2 hours later, I'm watching these videos for 2 hours, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been on this for 2 hours.
You secretly get sucked in.
You got sucked into it, yeah.
It's addictive. You get stuck on it. So I was on it for 2 hours, and I was like, oh my gosh, like some of these were really funny. And
okay.
I was like, it's not like Musical.ly anymore where you just do a lip sync and you try to be cute and look pretty. I was like, these people are actually making funny videos. Like it's almost like
they're actually putting a lot of creative effort into it.
So you saw the potential in the app, and you went.
I was like, I have to do this. So I looked at her page, and it was just nothing but slow-mos of her twirling her hair. And I was like, and she got 1,000 followers from that.
Now imagine what I can do.
Exactly.
No,
so
wait,
I went out.
Imagine what I can do. Also flipping my hair, or
no. I was like, I'm gonna make original content, and I'm gonna make my little short, funny videos that I used to love to make, and see what that could take.
So you've been doing this before?
Yeah,
like you're doing videos
I was
before.
on Vine as it died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh man,
it was horrible.
I was at the peak of Vine.
No,
I would never say I was a Viner. I did some Vines, but I wouldn't say I was. Yeah, I was a Vine lurker. Yeah. But like I think we've had this discussion in the past where it's like I was really in the Vine community.
You're really up to date. You knew everything about Vine.
Like because I was there on the ground level of Vine. So when Vine left, it was like, oh, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
it felt like you had an empty.
Yeah, it was sad because
heart.
you actually got to know a lot of these people. Yeah. And I won't go into details of how Vine died. If you want that, just email me. I'll get into it because I can get into Vine a million and one times.
VapeMaster420@hotmail.com. Okay, there you go.
So you saw the potential in the app, and then you started making videos.
I made immediately.
Like that day? Moment,
the second. It was like at 11 o'clock at night.
And you were like...
I was in my garage, and I told my brother-in-law, hey, hold the camera, film me. And I did voiceovers. For the first one, I did a voiceover of me just listening to dubstep, and I was just like...
just running through
just acting like the words were hurting me.
Okay.
The dubstep beats were hurting me. And I did that one. I posted it. Then I made another one of just another voiceover. And then I made another voiceover. And I was getting like 5 likes with like 20 views. And I was like, all right, whatever.
Let's get it starting.
I was like, that's not bad. I mean, I just joined. When you just join on Instagram, you get 0.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Unless you know people, you're getting jack.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting nothing.
Yeah. And
you can spend time on Twitter and get not a like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, not a like.
Twitter
is hard. Like, the only reason I'm on Twitter, I even put it on my little handle. It's like, oh, this is my brain dump. It's like, it's whatever comes to my mind where it's like, cool, I don't care. But it's like every so often when you get like a random person going, oh, I like that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he
Those
found my humor.
lights
You know what I mean?
here,
So it's kind of like that
there.
same way where it's like,
Yeah.
I just started this.
Yeah.
And
I'm
getting
talking
likes.
about like minutes.
Really?
Within minutes, I had 20 likes and 10
Is TikTok pretty like user friendly between like user to user, like peer to peer, I should say?
Or perhaps maybe the way that TikTok presents new content to users themselves, like when you're going through new feeds or new content that are new videos that are created, is it really easy for people to find, totally fresh content creators?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really?
Definitely.
Okay.
Really?
If you were to get on TikTok right now and you made a really funny video and it was good quality and it was a funny video, it would somehow make it to the For You page.
Really?
Somehow. I'm not saying once you start the app, it's going to be right there.
And
you
you're
have
like,
to go
you're
down
in
for like 20 minutes and then you'll be there. It's all random. It's different from every single phone.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So I made
You
those
can definitely
videos.
find a good amount of original content and new users on
but,
TikTok. You should say.
a
Or
lot
like,
of it, actually, a lot of it is a lot of repeated stuff.
okay.
People like just doing the trend over and over and over again, and then you'll get that
Oh.
gem here and there of a person you've never seen before, and it's just like, whoa, this came out of left field.
Interesting.
Like they took an original theory or an original concept and they kind of made it into their own style.
Exactly.
Or they're making a whole new style
it's-
Okay.
altogether.
They'll just use the sound of it and make their own video.
Nice.
So
Okay.
if it's a sound of me burping, they'll do a video of them burping, and then
And they'll
another
just take
person will
that
make it,
sound.
and then another person will make it, and then another person will make it, and then it'll just become a trend, and it'll just show 1,000 people burping using that sound, different background. That's it.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Interesting. All right,
Yeah.
go
So
ahead.
I was like, oh, I got like 20 likes, so that's pretty. I mean, 20 likes, 20 views. Like that's
That's
like
a lot,
more than
you
my
know?
YouTube channel. I was happy with it. But then I was just like, all right, I'm gonna do this for a couple days, and if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out.
I'll just delete it and we'll see how it works out.
I wasn't gonna delete it. I was.
You
gonna
saw
use it
the
like
potential
Vine.
and you're like-
I was gonna use it as Vine and just watch videos,
Which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Which I like when you told me that, it's like, oh, I use it like Vine. I'm like, yo, thank God.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, I'm gonna
that
just
short
make funny
format
videos.
is so funny. Like, if you can squeeze in a funny bit in 12 seconds or less, and you can genuinely make
That's
me
talent.
laugh, I commend you. Like,
Yeah.
if you can genuinely make me laugh in like Vine was 6 seconds, I think TikTok it's 12,
15.
15.
Max, or no, you can go up to forever on TikTok. You can
Really?
go
I thought it was
up
like a
to-
set time.
I think it's like 3 minutes max, but your set time is 15 seconds.
Oh, so 15 seconds.
They
So that's
want
actually
you to do 15 and less. They
okay.
want
So
you
they
to do
actually
15
give
and
you a
less.
lot of time for 15
Yeah,
seconds.
but if it's like above 15 seconds, it won't make it to the For You page.
Really?
Yeah,
because it's too
just
long
too
of content.
Yeah, they want people to. A lot of kids have
seems-
short attention span, so they just want to go to the next one. Next one. If it's
Mm-hmm.
too long, they're going to the next one.
So it seems like they're kind of trying to do the Vine format,
Yeah.
but just with a longer timeline.
It's kind of
Okay.
like Instagram and Vine had a baby.
So I have a question. Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
okay.
how I
I have a question. So what do you feel like people don't understand about TikTok? Because I feel like there's a lot of jokes about it. Obviously, we've made jokes
I
about
feel
it,
like
and I will
people
openly
just-
admit I have made
Only thing
clear
they
jokes
see
about
is,
it. You know what I
is
mean?
the meme part. They just
Yeah.
see it as a joke and they just
Yes.
see it as that. But go on
Absolutely.
TikTok and watch the videos. It's not all just those ads. There's actually good content on
Really?
TikTok. There is good content.
Because I feel like no matter, like, because we obviously see the meme, we're deep in memes. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I've seen some hilarious TikTok memes, and there are some really funny ones that are like purely from TikTok, and they're great. And then there are the ones that are severely cringy.
Oh, there's ones that are
Like, really?
they.
So
they're
hold the mic
hard
closer to
watch.
yourself, dog.
Oh, they're hard to watch. They're really
They can't
hard to
hear you from
watch.
the slow.
I
You're not
gotcha.
getting the feedback.
gotcha.
But yeah, no. So you definitely still run into those,
Oh, all the time.
really?
All the time.
Where it's like, oh, like you're trying.
like it's like
really.
like it hurts to
Have you
watch.
seen some where
You
it's
read
like,
it, and then all of a sudden your mind starts to really compress on itself. And you're like, why is my head starting to get a Charlie horse?
It makes me want to shut the app off.
really?
Oh, it's bad.
Really?
It's bad. Some of the videos are just like, it's disgusting.
Like
You're just
stale
like,
cheese normie.
Disgusting, like cheesy, like wow.
it's
Moldy
like
bread.
it's like imagine cringe on times 10. It's so. I mean, I see why people
basic.
see that part because
Oh, man.
some people just don't even try.
Really?
They don't try. They're just like, I don't want to put out names out there, but you guys, you TikTokers know exactly who I'm talking about. They have millions of followers.
Dude, by all means, like, this is a free platform. If you don't want to cause anything, by all means,
Mainly Cash and Maverick. Yeah, you guys.
So who are these people? Explain that, because we're not on TikTok. We have no idea.
They're two teens. They have a huge platform. There's Maverick, Baker, and their sister. I forget her name. They all have million-plus followers.
Are these like the TikTok version of like those MagCon guys, or it's from Vine? Do you know who those were? Or is this before your age, sir?
I guess before my age.
So continue. I'll come back to
yeah,
that.
they're just like the poster boys of Vine, poster boys of TikTok. They have the look. They were huge on Musical.ly, so they stuck to TikTok, and now it's not really a Musical.ly video where you're lip syncing anymore. Yeah. But they just want to do slow-mos, and slow-mos on TikTok, it's a no-no now. It's
really?
Like, it's if you do a slow-mo,
so
you do
what
a skit
about
slow-mo.
Their content? Do you see as like
there is no content?
Really?
They don't post a video. They'll grab a water bottle, walk up to the back of the camera, drink it, and go.
Oh, so it's the weak. I'm just gonna say it just because when I hear that, it's the weakest form of content production.
Yeah, they're not trying.
Oh, that's not trying.
No, they don't try. And then when they do try,
I don't even know who these people are. That's not trying. That's not putting any effort into your stuff.
But when they do try, it's cringy to the max.
Really?
Like it hurts.
Would you say it's
watch.
almost like the Instagram comedians? And I'm gonna say names.
It's worse than Lele Pons.
Thank you.
I call it corporate humor. Where it's humor that is just the actual humor itself has been pulled out, so all is left is just the shell.
They're just gonna squeeze
it's like they're
the
trying
entire
to be
soul
cute
out of it.
and funny at the same time, but they're just
it comes off as lost and out of touch.
How you doing, youngsters? When you're like 20 or 55 years old, when it's like, yo, these kids are 19. What are you doing?
Exactly.
Yeah, like it doesn't work.
It's terrible. So it's probably comparable to that, like Lele Pons.
Because
like honestly, I don't find
it's worse than Lele Pons.
Yes, because I don't find those people to be because they're actually people from Vine. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah,
Lele Pons is Lele Pons, King Bat, all these big Logan Paul, like all these people that were, they create some of the worst forms of comedy I can ever feel is on the face of this fucking planet. Like it's so bad.
It's like they have all the means to make good content. They have everything handed to them, but they just
refuse to do so.
Do it.
And that's what that's what makes me mad.
They don't even try.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like
let me say one thing real fast. They made a YouTube account.
Okay.
Before posting one video, they had over 100,000 followers.
Yeah.
Wow.
They have this huge fan base, but they just don't
And this is how YouTube analytics get messed up. Like, honestly, that's insane.
No,
really?
sad.
And they don't have one video up.
They might have posted, but when I first seen it, for like the first month, they had over 100,000 followers.
And not a video.
They were promoting their YouTube, and they said, don't worry, we're going to post a video soon. And there's some of their videos are them just chasing each other with a snowball, and then hitting each other and going, you got me.
It's very low form content.
They just put something in there to show that there's videos being
uploaded. They're like, look guys, we're still here.
Yeah, they
just don't have any ideas. They just don't have
and how low can you go?
The thing is, even if you're like when you're a content creator, a comedian, whatever it is, and you have a day where like you just don't have a bit, then you just don't have a bit for the day.
I know exactly how that
like it happens. Like you don't have a bit for the day. Like my thing, like I'm trying to hit
writer's block.
Yeah.
You hit writer's block.
Yeah, you hit writer's block.
Think about
and it happens. Like I try to do like one single bit a day, like a new idea, so that way I can try for open mics and all that stuff. It's hard, and sometimes you run into days where it's like, I don't know.
Can't do it.
Just wait. There's no shame in waiting to put out good content.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why like I appreciate like Shane Dawson. Mm-hmm. It takes him a lot of time to come out with videos.
Oh, that guy's amazing.
Tron, he has some controversies, but his content takes him a long time, and it's a high amount of production value. And like Philip DeFranco, amazing production value. So when you put that amount of time, no one really cares how long it takes as long as you put in the time and the effort. So that's why I don't like these cookie cutter Instagram comedians, no offense, but these TikTok guys that make cringe content that no one, like myself or anyone else who doesn't know it from the outside
it's
looking in.
It's an embarrassment to TikTok. So if I were to show you TikTok, you would be like, why are you showing me? It will embarrass me.
When it's not appealing to someone, like I said, from the outside looking in, what is the point of the content you're creating? If I'm not going, wow, that's an amazing original idea, or at least you tried, well, what's the point here, man? If you're just going, oh, I'm gonna throw the snowball at you, that's not content.
And they're like in the top of TikTok's creators groups where TikTok is pushing them, saying, hey guys, look at these two dudes, and they're just standing there like, so hi, we're funny.
So I have a question for you, man. So we were talking earlier, and I think we were talking. Well, let's go back into your views and stuff like that. Let's go back into the main story because we kind of sidetracked.
Yeah.
So like I realized that. So you started off.
We haven't even finished the first
I know we haven't even started that.
We haven't finished that. So no, I was at like 10 likes, 20 views, something like that, and I was like, all right, whatever. I went to sleep and I woke up and I had like 50 views and like 30 likes, and I was like, that's a good ratio.
That's a decent ratio.
I was like, that's a really good ratio. So I spent the whole day making videos. It was like a Saturday, and I made like 6 to 8 videos.
So what video do you think you have to give credit to that boosted you up the most?
Okay, it was an insurance video. You know that?
Really?
It was a lip sync insurance video about.
Leave it to insurance to finally pay out,
you know
right?
That insurance song. It's like I have a structure. It was like kind of like an insurance one. Like I have a structured payment and I need cash now.
Yeah, I know.
I made a video. It's like my 5th video.
We're not sponsored by JG Wentworth, but if you want to, we can be.
That's okay. Right.
Bail. Hey. But go ahead.
So I made one of those videos, and it got. Wait, hold on. Nope, I take that back. It wasn't that
video.
It wasn't that video.
Wow.
It was that
way
video.
To build up and then just
it was that video, but there was one video before that. It was on Halloween day, and I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make an original song and make it for Halloween. So I made like a little Halloween tune where today is Halloween. It's the first day it's the scariest day of the year. So if you don't want to go trick-or-treating, then don't want to be near. I don't know. I forgot the lyrics.
You don't have to recite. I commend you for trying.
This
is why even like the most high-class hip-hop artists still have an earpiece, dog, because they can't remember the lines either.
All right,
okay,
so yeah,
it's fine.
I feel good now. And it was like that, and I was like, all right, I posted it, and within minutes, I had like 3,000 views. 3,000 views, and it was like at 400 likes, and I was like, oh, people like original content. People like original content.
You know, that's really sad that we have to be surprised about that nowadays.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, people like an original idea. They don't.
I was like, nobody's really posting that much of original stuff. So I was like, I'm going to post some original stuff. I posted that, and it got a lot
and
of
it picked up some traction.
It got amazing feedback. Like, I was on my Instagram, and people were writing me saying, hey, can you please make more TikTok videos? So I was like, yes.
So something worked.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Something worked.
Absolutely.
Halloween day, I went into my backyard and I made a video of the insurance video.
And that's the one.
It was a lip sync though. It was a lip sync. And but I didn't just sit in my what's called.
So you're telling me the one video that you have to give the most credit to is a lip syncing video.
It was a lip sync video.
Which is ones that we have actively made fun of.
Yes. Yeah. But it wasn't like I wasn't just sitting there going,
you weren't doing hit or miss.
No, I wasn't just sitting there lip syncing like everybody else. I went and I acted it out. I acted it out like nobody did. And so I acted it out, and then within, I'd say, 12 hours, it got 100,000 views.
Wow.
It got 100,000 views.
Whoa. That escalated way quickly.
Yeah, and I gained like 4,000 fans. I gained 4,000 fans off of it, and I was like, I was shocked.
Yeah.
I am shooketh, sir. Like, that is in a 12 hours?
Yeah, 12 hours. Yeah, it blew my mind. My niece came running over to my house.
I want your autograph now.
She was like, delete your account
you
right now.
Son of a bitch.
She said, delete your account right now. I hate that I told you about TikTok. She's like, I've been on this app for 2 years. You've been on this app for 2 days, and you already surpassed me.
Oh, man. Oh, I bet she was pissed.
I feel like I'm watching Amadeus happen right now, man.
So she was mad. She was mad. And that was on Halloween. And that same day, since I got so many followers, I needed a costume. So I was like, me and my brother-in-law, we went to right here.
One of the temporary Halloween stores.
One of these Halloween stores, yeah.
Yeah.
And I found this.
One of the ones that's there for a month and then disappears.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I went to there.
Hollywood Town.
Yeah, no, Halloween. No, Spirit. It's usually the Spirit.
Yeah, Spirit.
They usually appear in the small business that has gone down in that area and then reappear in the next small business.
It was somewhere in Burbank, California.
Yeah.
They just pop up, like something. It was a small Halloween shop.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, you know what? All right, let's go buy something for the party later today. And I was just gonna get a regular costume. I seen this gorilla inflatable costume. And I was like, oh man, how funny would this be if I made a TikTok video?
Gold.
I just seen the TikTok video. That's all I seen.
See, that's the one that I saw.
They would love that.
Beauty.
I was like, they would love that.
That's the one
TikTok.
that you showed me. That's the one that skyrocketed.
Oh, that's the one that changed everything.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna make a video with this. So I sat on that costume for like 4 days, and I forgot about it. And then my brother-in-law was like, hey, man, you still have that costume. You should make a video walking through stores using a song like ha, 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 ha. And I was like, oh, that would be hilarious. We went inside of Food for Less, and I made my thing. We were in there for about 20 seconds, and we had like 10 employees surround me and say, you need to leave this place right now. And my brother-in-law was like, dropping the camera basically, and I was like, keep recording, this is our only chance, record me walking out, that's it. So he records me walking out, and I was like, man, that's lame footage, that was lame, that was a bust. So we go home, we were like, forget it, and I scrambled through the footage, and I was just like, all right,
trying
whatever.
to put something together through this.
I put something together. It was like barely enough footage. It got me like 12 seconds
just enough,
just enough. I threw the sound on and I posted it. I didn't feel so good. I was like, oh, my stomach hurts, whatever. I laid down for
too much candy.
45 minutes. I laid down for 45 minutes. My brother-in-law kicks my door open. Go look at your video. Go look at your video. And I was just like, oh, dude, not right now. I don't feel. Dude, go look at your video. I looked at my video. 300,000 views in 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Did you just like commit a land speed record?
I felt like that.
300,000
in
45 minutes.
That's spicy.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I was
like, that's
shocked. And I was like, oh my gosh, look at my subscriber count. My fan count. Look at my fan count.
So at that moment, what did you do? Like, did you have any words? Were you like?
No, I was just, all I did was I looked at my phone and I looked at the followers and it said 5,000. I've gained 1,000 in 45 minutes. And I swiped up and I let it load. 6,000. And I swiped up and I let it load. 7,000. 8,000. Within seconds. And I'm not even lying. This is seconds.
Jeez.
And I was just like, you got to be joking.
I need to stop reloading my phone. I'm going to end up breaking it.
I was like, you know what? I'm putting my phone down for the night.
That's
I'm turning it
crazy.
off. I turned my phone off because I wanted to be surprised.
We got a fan in the chat, Swift Snake, saying, "Get it, hashtag evil hero, hashtag best TikToker."
What's up, Swift Snake?
Hell yeah.
Good, man. Thank you for you know, anyone can comment on our YouTube videos. If you want to get at us, Brandon, Will.
If you guys are on the live right now on TikTok Live, make sure to go to YouTube and type in The Smoke Break JBR to join us.
There you go.
Comment in the chat. Brandon is reading the chat. Again, I don't know if you can see him in the reflection, but he's somewhere over here.
You will be shouted out. So
we'll do the best we can.
We also got the Vigilante, Busted Down, Titania. Content's tight.
Tatiana, sir.
Tatiana.
Tatiana.
What did you say?
Thoughtania.
Be gone, thought. But so I love that one. That's like one of my favorite ones. Yeah. But okay, so now we're here, yes. And you're at 250,000 followers.
250,000.
Does it still feel like unreal?
Oh, every day.
That you're like 5 months deep and you're like you're a quarter of the way to
every
a million.
Day I'm just like, oh, I was like, it's just, it feels like a dream sometimes.
Every day I'm hustling.
Mike.
Oh yeah, Mike. It feels like a dream sometimes. I'm just like, I look at it and I'm just.
Do you feel like
oh,
a little
man.
bit like Biggie, like it was all a dream?
It was all a dream.
And you used to read this in Word Up magazine.
I feel that way.
Stop it, man.
I feel like that.
Salt and pepper in the limousine. You know what I mean? And Heavy D. I forgot Heavy D, but but yeah, that's like that's insane, man.
No,
like that's
it's amazing. turning on my page and just seeing 99 plus, 99 plus, 99 plus.
Damn, man.
Yeah, it's like every other time I open the page, it says that. So I'm just like,
So
I'm
recently,
blessed.
you actually created a YouTube video too, and you were a YouTube creator before.
Yes.
You had content, everything. So do you see it like it translated to your YouTube content as well? Like, do you see the views there, or?
It not really.
Really?
It didn't really help. I mean, I got my main followers from TikTok to subscribe and help me out, but it was like that gorilla video got me like 500, almost 500 subscribers just from that video because it got over 3.5 million views.
Nice. Oh, what?
Yeah.
That first gorilla video got you 3.5 million views.
Yeah, that one ha 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 video got me 3.5 million views, over 300,000 likes.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
3.5. You like? Is there a plaque that you have in your house right now for yourself? Just like,
I have a screenshot that I
like,
saved.
honey, realize, okay?
Yeah.
That's how many people liked my shit. Like, come on. Like, I would have that. Did you have it tattooed somewhere? Like,
oh, that would be funny. I got a 3.5 million tattoo. No, but I made another one. I was like, I'm gonna. They like the gorilla suit. I'm gonna do another one. So I went into In-N-Out, threw another song on, danced around, and I got, right now, it is at 5.6 million. 5.6 million views.
you're putting up those Kim Kardashian numbers, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Jesus. Like,
Recently, I
Oh
made
my
another
God.
one. I made another
Like-
one with a shark costume, and that one right now is at 5.6, 5.7.
Damn. So you
No, sorry. It's at 7.1 million. I forgot. It's at 7.1 million views.
Like, breathe in too hard. You're gonna start to hyperventilate.
I'm like, I can't. Like, I'm unfathom. Like 7 point what? 7 point.
7.1. 7 point with over 500,000 likes.
And your Chuck E. Cheese YouTube videos at 200,000 views, according to Snake.
Yeah.
It's only been
So
1
Snake.
week.
Yeah.
And it's only been 1 week.
It's been
amazing, dude.
It's been 1 week and 2 days.
Damn.
1 week and 2 days. That's my best YouTube video yet.
Yeah,
that
no joke.
blew my mind. I've gained over I think it was 2,000 subs off of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really good. So do you want to? So what do you feel like you want to pursue a little bit more now? Are you still going to keep that TikTok?
Yeah, I'm
here
gonna
and still do that. And do you
keep
want to do a
TikTok,
little
but
bit more
I need
YouTube?
to make more. I need to focus on YouTube. I need to make more YouTube
Okay.
videos because that's all I was doing before TikTok. I was every week, once a week, I was making a YouTube video, making a YouTube video,
Which I knew before. Like
Yeah.
you were really into YouTube and you wanted to start that. Which is, by the way, a little bit of inspiration for this podcast because I knew
awesome.
you were out there making videos here or there, and you were still trying to do your part. So I'm like, him and you and my buddy Rios, Pineapple Pope, check him out on Twitch. That's just a minor shout out. He's just a boy of ours. He's been interviewed here. But him too. He was like a big inspiration for like, oh, he jumps on Twitch every day and streams and does everything he can.
Dedication.
So it's like that's really good that you're translating that drive that you had to YouTube into TikTok, and
Yeah.
now it's translating back into the original content or the creation place that you wanted to start off on.
Yeah.
So it's like
I don't do any more lip sync videos.
Okay.
I don't do that at all.
really not anymore.
I don't do that at
So
all.
compared to the content that you make on TikTok, are you gonna try to maintain that same sort of content feel, or are you gonna try to make something a little bit different, on YouTube now?
Yeah, where do you see
Are you gonna
Evil
do
Hero
more-
going on YouTube? I think that's a good good way to phrase that.
On YouTube, I used to do challenge videos, overnight challenge videos, 24-hour
Oh,
videos.
really?
We
Yeah,
also got.
I used to do that, but I didn't get good feedback.
We also got greetings from ZDL Vlogs.
Oh, what up, ZDL?
What's good?
Yo, what's up? Just
What's
letting
good,
you
man?
know.
He's another YouTuber.
Oh, all right. There you go.
Excuse me?
9,000 subscribers.
Hey,
There
man.
you go, ZDL Vlogs.
Hey, if you're in
Yeah.
LA, we'll interview you too, man.
Yeah.
Jump on this. Son. Email us.
up,
Contact me.
ZDL?
DM me. Instagram, the Smoke Break JBR. What's up? But so,
And
where do you
continue.
see yourself going on Instagram now? Like, where do you want to take this? And I know you did a lot of
Instagram
Instagram,
YouTube.
YouTube. Sorry,
Yeah, there you
on
go.
YouTube, because I know you said you did challenge videos.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be doing no more 24-hour challenge videos anymore because I feel like that trend is over.
And I feel like now the challenges. I'm glad you're not, because I feel like the challenges now have kind of gotten this negative stigma. You know what I mean? Because it was
I got
originally
into a lot of trouble. I
Yeah.
got into a lot of
We
trouble.
won't talk about that. You can see the video.
Yeah.
There's a video on it. That's how you get views, man. So there's a video on it. So watch that one. But So you don't want to do the challenges anymore. Do you want to do like more sketches? Do you want to do more? Like where do you want to take your channel?
I want to take it into sketches. I would love that, like the other Viners, how they switched over and make sketches. I would love to do that, but
like who's like would say be your inspiration? That who like you kind of want to be like but different, like a Viner or a YouTuber that you're like.
There's this one guy Anwar. I can't pronounce his last name.
I know him. Yeah, Anwar. Yeah, he's a Viner.
Yeah, I
really
like his
funny.
sketch. I love his sketches. I watch all of his sketches. Him and Danny Gonzalez.
Danny Gonzalez is
Danny Gonzalez is the man.
He was a very good Viner, really funny. He's actually gotten better on YouTube.
Oh,
he's actually gotten severely better on YouTube. Like
he's one of the best YouTubers, I think.
He's one of the few Viners that I'm really glad is doing well on YouTube. Danny Gonzalez, definitely. Who else? Noel Miller and Cody Ko of Tiny Meat Gang. They're probably like some of my favorite Viners, now YouTubers. They're great. So you kind of want to like take it into the sketches and kind of do what they kind of did.
That's one of my big goals is to take it into sketches.
Awesome.
Or like, but right now I'm probably going to be doing like, not like, I don't know how to say it, like not food reviews, but like food challenges.
Like going to a restaurant and going like, oh, I can eat all this.
Yeah, doing something like that. I want to see how that does. I mean, I've done a Buffalo Wild Wings challenge, and that one got decent views.
Well, this is your chance to ask your fans what they would want to see on the long-form content.
Food trials.
Yeah, food trials.
I want to do the worst restaurant in my neighborhood and eat there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that people will want to see that.
You should do it like Hercules trials.
Yeah, it'd totally be opposite to what, like, trying to find out the best of this, the best of that. Instead of trying to find the best, let's go try out the lowest rated,
in my neighborhood
on Yelp around my neighborhood. Exactly. Yeah,
that would be fun to do.
Do that.
Yeah, I don't want to get sick though.
Hey man, that's the risk you play.
That's
the game we play here, man. If you eaten off enough roach coaches, you're already gambling, like with everything inside of you. But all right. So that's where you want to go with that.
Yeah.
So. We were talking earlier.
Yes.
And you said you had some stuff to talk about.
Oh, yes. This is
about.
fun.
So how do you want me to lead into that?
I could lean right into it.
Go for it, man. So, give us a
lately,
little background information so that way we can kind of.
First, I've been growing a lot on TikTok. I've been growing fast, a lot, getting a lot of fans, a lot of likes.
How many followers do you think you're gaining like a week now? If you had to put in a week.
Over 5,000.
Really?
Oh, easy.
All right, so you're gaining a lot of traction now.
Oh, in a week, I gain over 5,000, like, no problem.
Nice. Okay.
That's a good consistent amount.
Yeah, there was a point where I was getting 5,000 a day.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah, and that lasted about 2 weeks. Of that,
Wow.
and then I slowed down in making videos because I don't want to have a lot of videos and I don't want to be overwhelmed with videos. And
you don't want to be flooded with.
You don't want to oversaturate.
Yeah, all I was doing all day long is just thinking of videos, thinking of videos. And I was like, I need to stop doing that. That's a little too much for
Which
me.
I commend you on because that's how people get, like you said,
out.
they get burnt out or saturated.
I was burning myself out. And I was getting tired and I was just like, I need to slow down on making videos. And so I did. And my fan count slowed down too. So I was like, I'm going to go make another inflatable video. I made an inflatable video and I gained 100,000 in a week. 100,000 fans in a week.
Okay.
And that was like 2 weeks ago. And so I was like growing super fast. So at this point right before that point, I was at 150,000 fans. And I got invited to the TikTok headquarters.
Nice. Okay.
With a friend. Shout out to Steady Hands for taking me.
Steady Hands.
Yeah, so he helped me out. He took me there. He told one of the guys there about me, and the guy seemed super interested. He was like, "Oh, Evil Hero, never heard of you. Looked at my page. He liked my videos. He's like, I'm gonna be in contact. I was excited. I went home. I was telling all my friends, "Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be a official TikTok creator. You're gonna see me rocking a TikTok sweater, like all the bigger TikTokers." And I was happy. About a week later.
You good there, man?
Yeah. About a week later, I gained 50,000 fans.
Whoa,
and then another week later, I gained 100,000 fans. So at this point, I'm at
jump. All right.
240,000 fans, something like that.
Yeah, you're Talking a mile a minute, man. I'm parched.
So I'm parched.
It's quite a bit of talking. You know,
It's a lot.
We're at 40 minutes so far of straight I
know,
talking,
right? Yeah.
So that's a lot.
It zooms by pretty fast, huh?
Yeah,
That's 40 minutes. All right, go ahead.
So I was at 140,000 fans, and I'm like, I didn't get no call. I didn't get no email, no nothing. So I was like, this is today, actually. Live, we're today. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make a TikTok video pushing out on TikTok, you know, like saying how I think TikTok doesn't appreciate my videos. So I made a video where I'm walking, and I'm just like, I'm talking like, oh, so I was like, hit or miss. And then it shows my dad turn around and say, nobody cares about your stupid TikTok videos. And I put a little meme thing on it, my dad, that said, TikTok employees. And I posted that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I want TikTok to see that to show how I feel. Like I'm being missed and like they don't care about me. So within 15 minutes, I get an email.
Really?
From TikTok.
Oh.
Saying, Evil Hero, we looked over your page, and we would love for you to be a part of TikTok creators group. And so I'm official. As of right now, I'm official TikToker.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Congratulations,
That's good.
my dude.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Congrats, man.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
I was like, I knew that would get their attention. I knew that would get.
Did they
their
give you an
attention.
explanation of why? Like
they said that they were just
why it took
backed
so long?
up. There's over 500 million TikTokers, so it took so long.
Which is fair, man. Like that's fair because it's a lot, man. It's a lot of people that they gotta check on, and yeah, you're doing great. You know what I mean? But it's like
I'm seeing people with like 10,000 fans get accepted into this program, walking around with beanies, and I'm just like, what about me? I'm making videos that people are loving. Mm-hmm. I'm getting over millions of views. I'm getting over hundreds of thousands likes.
Like
my videos are getting featured on TikTok. They're using them as ads. Mm-hmm. And I'm
really?
Just like, yeah.
Your videos are ads?
That's what I heard. I heard that somebody's seen one of my videos.
If you see any of Evil Hero's videos as ads, please send them to him.
Please comment, send it to me, DM me on Instagram. I would love to see that.
Because I think you need to know that before. Yeah, you need to know that. That's
because I've had a couple people tell me, hey, I seen your Instagram or your TikTok video as an ad on YouTube. And I was like, what? And TikTok's not telling me about this?
Interesting.
Because I guess in that case, but I don't know, you'd probably have to ask TikTok.
Yeah, you might want to ask
because
TikTok,
you're making videos on their website. They own that content because it's a private company.
I think that's why when you feature a video, that means that they're going to use it as an ad.
Oh, yeah, double check. But I'm assuming that's what it would be.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard that from a couple fans.
I would double check.
I'd still definitely double check.
Yeah, I would double check because
I'm getting my.
That's your content.
I'm talking to the TikTok headquarters tomorrow on the phone, so I'm gonna be able to ask him that.
All right, cool. Yeah, just ask that because that's an interesting question that we'd even like to know.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, because if I won't get into that, but it's I won't get into it. I won't get into it. Well, okay. Well, congratulations on that, man.
Yeah, thank you.
That's amazing. So YouTube, how many views are you on your YouTube now?
I think it's 217,000.
Really?
Yeah, #1 video, best video on YouTube, guys. Just to let you know.
Awesome. Okay, so
second best.
Like you've been wanting to do this for a long time, be a content creator.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to be a content creator since I was in 5th grade.
Really?
I have a YouTube video on 5th grade of me and my friend doing a sketch.
I have one video on YouTube. I have no idea what the account is, but it's me and like 2 of my buddies doing a history report. And it's somewhere out there. I can't find it.
Skit?
It's me doing a sketch with like one of my buddies for history. But okay, so you've been doing that. Who inspired you then that you were like, this is what I wanted to do?
Smosh.
Really?
Smosh.
Awesome.
Smosh guys, huh?
Smosh.
I watched
Smosh
since the day they started.
Really?
Yeah. Their first videos. Their Mortal Kombat video, their Pokemon video.
Oh yeah.
The Pokemon video.
That's like the Hiniga era.
That's when YouTube started.
Oh,
yeah. That's like the peak YouTube.
They're like YouTube OGs.
Mm-hmm. That's early.
They're a big inspiration and what is it called? Mentors to me.
To you.
Yeah, I watched almost all of their videos.
So when you saw their videos, like when you were in 5th grade, you were like, this is it.
Me and my friend, we were just like, we can do that, dude. My mom has a camera. Let's go make some videos. So we made videos, and we didn't even care about views. We didn't care about views. We just cared about laughing.
Yeah.
It was a creativity aspect.
Yeah.
It was about creating something.
We didn't tell anybody about it. We didn't care about that. We just wanted to watch ourselves on camera.
Oh, okay.
So we just post the videos and then watch them and watch them and watch them. There was 10 videos we made. And then his mom took the camera away because she didn't want us to break it. And then that's where everything ended.
Kind of stopped and was halted for a little bit.
And then I went into skating and I stopped making that. And I would make skating videos, which I have a skate video of me on YouTube.
Oh, well, hey.
So you've always been kind of...
I did everything myself.
So you've always been kind of like creating content.
Yeah, always. Since I was in 5th grade, yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's interesting. So for anyone now, like who's doing TikTok, who's starting off, because you have a... What's your age group of your fan base?
Between 8 and 25.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a pretty wide gap.
Oh, wait, I would say it's between 8 and 13, and then I'd say 18 to 25.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you give, like, advice for your fans? You know what I mean? Because, you know, you did it. Like, you're doing it now.
Be original. Be original. You don't have to copy people. Do what you think is funny. And just roll with it. Just do that. If it makes you laugh, it's gonna make somebody else laugh. That's just, I mean, that's just how I did it.
Really?
I just stuck with that.
Just stick with what you really enjoy doing, and you know, if like you know, making skateboarding videos, do that. You know, whatever.
I like skating, so I made a skateboarding video.
Yeah.
I did MMA. I recorded myself on MMA, and I posted that on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. So I have sketch videos,
awesome,
I have
dude.
skating videos, I have MMA videos that I did, and I just liked recording and editing videos.
Just being able to do that. And
so you found your your niche. And
I've always liked that, and then every time something got in the way, whether it was my friends, like we started this group called Them Three Guys, and it was on Vine and Instagram, and we would make sketches. We would do them every day. And then one day I posted a video on my own. I was like, they're in Vegas. I'm just going to post a video. I'm
going to do it on my own.
Yeah. So they're gone. Might as well, I have the camera. Might as well make a little sketch. And so I did
one
that.
One of those.
Yeah, one of those words. So I did that. They came back, and one of my friends, not going to mention his name, got super upset. He changed the password to all the accounts, the Facebook, Instagram, Vine, everything.
Really?
He deleted, or he changed the accounts, changed the names, and deleted the Instagram account. And he thought I was trying to take all the fame. We only had 30 followers within all of our
And he thought you were
things.
trying to steal your 30-follower flame.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, we're not making money, dude. I was like, you should be happy that I'm making content.
Yeah, like that's all that matters.
It lasted a strong month until we broke up.
It's like, you know when they say put your mind in the position of where you're going to be? So he probably thought, oh, I already got all these followers. I don't want anybody else to take them away. So maybe he's thinking, oh, 30 followers? He made a video on his own? Maybe he's trying to take my stuff.
Is that guy still making videos?
No.
No.
No, he don't make any videos.
So in your face, son.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's a big inspiration to me. Like, I'm like, I
at
can't
the
wait
end of the
to
day,
prove
as
to
much
them.
as we want to say, hey, man, follow your dreams. Do what you want to make you happy. That's absolutely true.
You need something to motivate you. You have to have something to motivate you. And
really
and you also want to stunt on motherfuckers for hating on you. That's why.
True.
So
That's
it's
true.
like, come on, man.
I mean, like, if they just stuck with us, I mean, look where I'm at now.
How you like me now?
Yeah,
that's all it
by
is,
myself.
man.
Imagine if it was 3 people. Like, it would have been a whole different. We would have been like 3 times as big, but now we're just just 250,000. You know,
preaching to the choir.
You know, just 250,000.
Exactly. You're preaching here, man. We're like we are. We're here every day, every Wednesday, doing as much as we can. We'd love to do this full time. If we could do this 3 times a week, we would.
That'd be awesome.
We'd love to. We would gladly do it. But you know, right now we're at once a week, but we try to make sure we do it every week. So I think it's just like you said, it's doing what you like and creating original content and sticking with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
if you're there, somebody's gonna watch you.
Someone watches.
Yeah,
you know, there are
somebody's
days where we
gonna watch
get
you.
one person watching our live stream. We don't care. It's like, all right, we're at least sticking to it and putting our time in. I think that's where a lot of people get discouraged,
too. The important thing is that people need to, or at least like in content creators in cases, you need to be consistent. If you're going to be doing like streaming YouTube or on Twitch or doing TikTok, make sure that whatever you're uploading or putting out there is consistent every day or every week or every month, but it's like on a scheduled basis where your audience can be like, he's going to put up something, I got to prepare myself. He's going to stream today, boom, I'm ready for it, you know?
Exactly.
So that's all, and I think I really got to commend you on that, man. Because no matter what, since apparently 5th grade,
Yeah.
5th grade, you've been doing everything you can to put out a piece of your own self.
Something.
I
was always trying.
So I think if that's anything, it's just be persistent and keep following your dream and just create something original. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, you'll get somewhere.
Where are we at on time, Brandon?
We are at 50 minutos.
50 minutes? All right, we got 10 more minutes. Let's kill some 10 more minutes, man. All right, so now I wanted to ask you something else. So you had your Flash fan page, right?
Yes.
You had all that. Why did you start a Flash fan page?
Oh, I'm obsessed with the Flash.
Really?
Me and my brother are
Is that something that your fans
obsessed.
wouldn't even know that you
They
or is
know.
it just the hat?
No,
they know.
They know. Before I had an Evil Hero shirt, it was a Flash shirt.
Really?
Before I had an Evil Hero shirt, it was a Flash shirt, and they knew it. I was always in the background of my videos. You can go to the beginning of my TikTok page. Either I was wearing a Flash hat, a Flash shirt, or there was Flash in my videos. Somewhere there was something Flash or superhero related.
So what is it about the Flash? Because I just think it's interesting. Because we talk a lot of stuff here on this podcast. We talk comics, we talk anime, we talk entertainment, movies, video games. Trust me, if you get us on a tangent about Anthem right now, we will go off. But
I could talk Flash for days.
But we definitely want to know, why the Flash? Why is that your favorite character? Because that's definitely a unique one. If I can catch my breath. Because not a lot of people go Flash. You know what I mean?
It's usually Batman,
Superman,
even Green Lantern.
Yo, get out of my brain,
Martian
man.
Manhunter, but the Flash?
The Flash's powers are on
It's
a
true.
whole different level.
And yeah, that's absolutely true.
Yeah,
Just
that's why. Once I watched, I was on Netflix and I seen Flash and I was like, I'm bored. I'll put it on. I bench watched that whole season, and I was I was
the
like,
TV show, yeah.
Yeah, it was the
Pretty
TV
good.
show.
So you
that
never
did it.
really watched or knew anything about the comics beforehand?
No, I had no clue about the Flash. I didn't.
Really?
I barely knew he was even a superhero.
Are you a comic book fan or not really?
I'm not much of a comic book fan. I'm more of a superhero fan.
Okay.
I don't read comics, but I know almost everything about the Flash. But I do Comic Historian. Mm-hmm. I've seen everything he posted about the Flash.
Okay.
Okay.
So so what? Are you more of a movie fan?
Oh, I love the MCU.
Really?
I'm
Vigilante
caught up
says that
to
the Flash is
T.
underrated.
Flash is underrated.
The Vigilante?
The Vigilante said Flash is underrated.
Wait, what's his name?
Oh, the Flash is definitely underrated.
Yeah, he's absolutely underrated.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
yeah,
one
no,
of the
he's
most underrated.
He's such an
throughout his entire run, on media or in comics, it shows him, running fast, doing all these different feats. When we see his true powers really show up, we're like, well, he could do all this stuff. Why didn't he do none of that? Why
Yeah.
he's just running, man?
It's honestly
he's one of the most overpowered
Oh yeah,
overpowered, under promoted, underrated superheroes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you've gotta
could do everything. If he did, there would be no other heroes.
It's you have a Star Destroyer. Why are you using that to go to the bowling alley to drive on the Saturday night? Dude, you can go across. Exactly.
Yeah, he's
so much power.
He has a lot of
he
power.
can just go places at the blink of an eye, and then you would if I went to McDonald's, came back. What's up?
What's good, man?
You didn't even know I left.
So big fan of Flash, MCU,
Green Arrow.
All right. Because I think this is a time for your fans to kind of get a little more time to know you.
Yeah,
so now
they know about the Green Arrow and Flash part.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now it's I'm gonna wing these questions.
Go ahead.
So do you watch animes or not really?
No, I have not seen.
Not at all?
I'm not that I'm not a fan. I just never seen it.
Okay. Favorite movie franchise? Can't name Marvel.
I can't name.
Can't name Marvel. Because we all like a Marvel movie. You got to do Star Wars, Lord of the Rings.
Franchise is the whole thing.
Okay, fine,
Franchise is the whole thing,
fine,
not
fine,
just
fine.
one movie specifically.
Fine. Then yeah, you can use MCU. Favorite movies.
Okay, Infinity War.
All right.
Okay,
It has to be easily Infinity War.
Because you said franchise, so the MCU is
MCU,
all
MCU
yeah.
all day, every day. I mean,
MCU.
I've watched every single MCU movie that came out in theaters.
So MCU, and then
What
would be next?
Second, I would love to say this DCU.
Really?
I would love to say that, but they're
It's not a matter of subjective; it's objectively bad.
There's not.
It's factually
They have this
bad.
pot of gold, and they're just like,
dude, they had.
It's like they were trying to dig for the gold. They kind of saw it with Wonder Woman, and they're like, nah, you know what? Let me just shit on it real quick.
Yeah. The thing is, they had so much potential with Justice League.
yes.
In their fucking hands, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And you give us Wonder Woman. Great movie.
Uh-huh.
I've gotten into this tangent many times, so you're about to witness it for the first. Wonder Woman, phenomenal movie. Great.
I love that movie.
They did an amazing job with that movie. Such a great way to introduce your character, story, background.
Absolutely.
Great. Very good. And then you give us Batman v Superman. Probably one of the worst ones. Next to, and I have to say, Suicide Squad. Because that is if you think that movie is good, you need to at me. Because I need to fucking debate this with you. Because that movie was bad.
There was a lot of plot problems with that movie.
There was a lot of problems, period, sir. Okay?
In the opening shot, when it's showing where the scene is taking place and it shows you the location, the name of it is basically the same color as the background, so you can't even read the name.
Thank you.
Wow.
Also, it's moving so fast, so you can't even read it at all in general.
It's such a garbage movie, okay? All right. So, yeah, we know that's trash. This is how I'm truly going to judge you, sir. Do you watch Star Wars?
No. Oh. I've been told to watch it so many times.
Man. We're going to end this in shame.
Okay,
What?
This is both a good thing and a bad thing. A bad thing because, dude, what is wrong with you? But good because at least you'll be able to watch it in the best way possible.
Okay, this is the reason why I haven't watched Star Wars.
I'm so shocked right now.
As growing up, my dad hated it, so he didn't promote it.
Okay,
fair enough.
He didn't promote it.
Fair
he
enough.
told me it was a bad movie. Same thing with Lord of the Rings. My brother hated that movie, so he told me not to watch it. I have not seen Lord of the Rings, and I haven't seen Star Wars because of that.
Okay, good. This is actually okay. Because you haven't watched any of them, you'll be able to watch Lord of the Rings extended movie version.
The right way.
You have to watch the 3 movies extended version.
Is it really good?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys like Harry Potter?
No. I'm going to say no.
What?
Anyone can at me on that.
Harry Potter?
Yeah.
I like Harry Potter.
Okay, because I've seen all the Harry Potters.
Oh, yeah,
I
same
haven't.
here.
I have,
books before
unfortunately.
The movies came out. Yeah, it's one of the greatest.
I
read
find
the last book in 2 days.
I'm going to see how much you guys attack me on this. I find the Harry Potter franchise to be overrated. I think it's really not that good. It's not as good as everyone promotes it to be.
I see it as
in my
a coming
opinion.
of age story, where you have this kid who's like, "Oh, I'm going to wizard school. I got to fight this guy with 2 faces on his head."
Honestly, it sounds.
I need to fight this guy in the middle of my schoolyard where everybody's.
You
dying
can tell
around me
J.K.
and
Rowling was having
killed.
a homeless nightmare, okay? Because only someone
I
who's
didn't read the
homeless
book.
and
No,
is trying to
it's
survive
Swiss
can
Army
invent
Man.
that.
He's dead on an island while another guy's trying to use him as like a ladder. or something.
Man.
Yeah, I never read the books. I just watched the movies.
I've just never been a fan of it.
I liked it. I just liked it.
Okay, so you want to say DCU, but
I
we're
wasn't
clearly not.
finished yet.
Oh, go ahead.
Finished. With Star Wars, you can watch it in the machete method, which is instead of watching episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then eventually 9, you watch it in the order of 4 and then 5. Then you go 2 and 3 and skip 1, and then go back to 6, and then resume with 7 and 8.
Or you can just watch the originals and not have to bother yourself with the other shit movies.
In between movies, you would have.
Then it will make more sense.
Oh yeah, it would not only make more sense, the whole viewing of the marathon would become one gigantic movie.
You know what? I have to say this. I'm actually really happy you haven't seen.
I need to watch. Me and my brother actually need to watch those movies.
You should. But I'm really glad you haven't seen the last one that came out. Because no one should be cursed with that.
I heard it was really bad.
Last Jedi.
Is that one and also Solo?
We don't mention that one.
Well, he's got.
We don't mention that one in this room, Brandon.
That's how bad it was. That's how.
Just because. I'm not gonna give spoilers. I can go off. You know what?
How can you spoil something?
I
That's
don't care.
Rotten?
How is it that Han Solo speaks Wookiee the entire fucking time, and we don't know? You won't understand this, but it's such a fucking pet peeve. You picked it up along the way, Han Solo. Fuck you. Fuck you. Man.
It's bad. It's bad.
I hate that movie so much. It's like you can skip those ones.
I've seen a video of what's his name, Darth Vader, And I didn't know he had mind control.
That look Brandon just
I
gave
didn't
you.
know he had mind control where he's picking. It's like a hallway scene.
If you saw.
Oh no, it's not mind control. It's force power. So it's like telekinesis.
Oh,
so you can just grab.
If you saw the look Brandon
him.
gave you right now when he was like, "What was his name? Darth Vader." You gave him the the fuck you say?
Did I say it wrong?
No, you said it right, but it's like you had to think about that. Like,
yeah,
I'm
like I don't know anything about Star Wars.
Well,
all I know is there's a guy that's wearing white. He bumps his head on this wall on a air.
He bumps on his head on the doorway.
Yeah, and then
my God, you're like
none of them can shoot.
Stormtroopers.
Yeah, they can't shoot for the life of them. They're shooting at the guy, and the guy's just standing there basically, and he's just like.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yo, it's the fact that he's not naming the characters. Like, it's the fact that you don't like. I clearly know who you're talking about. You're talking about stormtroopers shooting at Luke Skywalker.
Yes.
And yet,
I even know
you
the scene that you're describing.
Exactly. I know it's from A New Hope.
Scene.
It's like one of the biggest made fun of scenes.
It's from A New Hope, and it's like you don't know any of the character names.
No.
And it's so shocking to me.
Yeah,
like it's like. I feel like this is what it's like to be in
haven't
another
seen
land
anything.
and you just don't understand
I just
the
know
language.
that they have a long, what is it, credits?
Oh, a long
Yeah.
Credits are, like,
opening
super
credits.
long.
Opening
Where it
credits
shows
scene.
the text and everything.
Yeah. I've heard about
like
that.
it's.
Yeah, that's
I've heard
standard.
about that.
I've heard it was just like a boring movie, so I'm like, my dad was like, it's boring, so I was like, okay, it's boring.
You know,
and I just stayed away
okay.
from
It's
it.
probably boring for him because he probably was watching the first part and then he got stuck.
No,
and he's
but
like,
this
well,
is what's
I
gonna
wanna continue.
This is what changed in my mind. He watches like a MCU film, and he's just like, I don't get it, and he walks away, and I'm like,
Oh.
everything you've told me was a lie then.
That movie was crap. It must be the next Godfather. Wait, what movie? Godfather?
like,
that was a garbage movie.
He
Garbage.
fell asleep through Thor Ragnarok.
Okay,
Oh, my
just because
goodness.
we're gonna wrap this up soon, but what is your dad's favorite movie? What does he find grade A? Shrek?
No, he likes like
Lady
comic
Hawk.
films like Jim Carrey. Like he liked
Cable Guy?
That's an actor.
yeah, no, what's that movie? I forgot what it's
The
called.
Mask?
Ace Ventura
Pet
Pet
Detective.
Detective.
Pet Detective.
All right, he has taste. I
He
give him.
loves movies that will make you laugh. He doesn't like action and long.
That's fair enough.
What is it called? Grueling movies where you have to sit through and you have to watch everything that happens, or else if you miss something, you don't get anything. Like it's like that with Marvel. If you miss a couple scenes,
Long,
you're
grueling
lost.
movies. Yeah.
You don't know what's going on.
Yeah. So he likes more of like comedies. I want to laugh.
Yeah, where you don't have to get the story.
You don't have to
You
think.
could come in
can
20
just-
minutes late and you're like, ha,
Yeah, like-
that's funny.
Like if you're following along with the story, you don't have to be like, okay, did I miss a pivotal role or something that happened, or can I just like, okay, everything's happening within 20-minute segments?
Yeah,
You know,
I like
you
movies
got
like
to give
that,
your dad credit. At least he likes comedy.
They're going to
You know what I mean?
Vegas on a planned trip, and we'll see what quips can happen.
I feel like you're trying to Scarface me here, man.
I'm not good.
Your arm's slowly getting close. I'm like, what? Are we in a fucking hot tub right now? What's happening?
It's like,
But
Don't
two
know the world.
guys,
I never think in it.
because we're not gay.
I love that vine.
Two
It's
guys in a
hilarious.
hot tub, 65 hot because they're not gay.
It is hilarious. Yeah.
All right.
That was funny.
We're gonna wrap this up in a little bit. But favorite vine?
Favorite Vine would have to be by Danny Gonzalez when it's got the club going up on a Tuesday. And it shows the club flying away and everybody's in the club like, what's going on?
My favorite one is probably I forgot who the viner is. It's gonna bug me, and he's like, all right, it's like him playing his mom. He's like, oh, that's enough. Get on top of the refrigerator. Get on top of the refrigerator right now. And he's climbing up and he's like, this house is a fucking nightmare.
Okay, yeah,
I love that one.
Yeah.
All right, Evil Hero, where can the people find you?
You guys, you can find me on TikTok at Evil Hero YT, also on Instagram, Evil Hero YT, and make sure to check out my YouTube channel, straight up just Evil Hero. You guys can check me out there, and if you guys want to see any certain content that I don't have, make sure to comment, because I look at all my YouTube comments. I look at all my Instagram comments. I try to look at my TikTok comments, but there's just a lot, so...
Make sure to spell
Stick
it
to
out as well
Instagram.
so that people who are listening can accurately type it out.
Yeah.
Spell out your... How
Oh,
does it spell?
yeah. It's Evil Hero. Simple as that. EVILHERO. And then if it's for Instagram, it's EVILHEROYT for YouTube. And you guys could add me there. And yeah, it'll be awesome.
There you go, man. So we want to thank Evil Hero for coming in, of course. We want to thank
you.
Explicit Vape Burbank
thank
for
you.
allowing us to record here. Ed,
thank you.
you so much. We really appreciate it. Again, going to give shout-outs to the people that I did recommend. Pineapple Pope, our boy Rios on Twitch. Give him a follow. Give him a look at. And you can find us on Instagram and YouTube, the Smoke Break JBR. You can find us on this YouTube link because you're here, or you can find us on Instagram and find the YouTube link there.
Yeah.
So, of course, we always end this out with one way. We want to thank you for just being real. You gonna play us out, Brandon, or do you want me to do this?
Be real.
Okay. Well, are we still trying to play this out? Oh. Oh, okay.
We're live still, guys. We're live. Follow me on Instagram.
So we try. So yeah, thank you for following us, and we'll be back next week with another show. We'll see if we can get another guest. So thank you.
Peace out.